What's good, everybody? My name is Modi, this is Modi Makes, and today I'm gonna be working on this sweet wood block painting, as you probably saw from the intro. But the special thing about this wood block painting versus many of my other paintings is, well, A, I didn't use spray paint, which has been a while since I haven't used spray paint for my background. But what I did use for my background was this really cool golden iron oxide paint. It's kind of got like a glittery effect to it. It's really textural. And you know, it's basically just kind of like a dark gray iron filing sort of color with this reflective glitter material on it. And I actually got that pro bono from this sweet art shop here in Seattle called Artists and Craftsman Supply. They're an awesome place, one-stop shop for everything for your art and creativity needs, and it's a local thing, so you know you're supporting the local businesses rather than going to the big box stores like Blick and Michael's and stuff that can offer these ridiculous prices that put all the local spots out of business. I just want to talk about them because if you're ever in the Seattle area, check them out. Really cool shop. They also hire a lot of really talented artists themselves. So, you know, if you have any questions or you need any advice on anything, the people that work there can help you out with all of that, and it's fantastic. Anyways, they threw me this stuff, and I love golden paints. Golden paints are fantastic, and I just wanted to try it out. So I ended up using it as my background for the woodblock painting, and it's gonna be very different than my normal stuff where I use really bright colors to make it all pop art-esque. My painting style is gonna be very similar to the one I did last week, but obviously it's not going to be on a super bright orange and yellow background. So you can check out here what the block actually looks like, and it turned out perfectly for what I wanted. I didn't want to put a full matte on. I basically wanted to use it like this, where it almost just looks like a dark stain, but then you can see it has all of these glitter effects on it. And I wanted to make sure to maintain a lot of the wood grain in it. I just think it looks nice. And we'll see how the painting turns out. It's gonna be an interesting one because it's been a long time since I've worked on a dark background. So let's get into it. So I realized recently that I haven't been talking a whole lot in my videos about what I'm doing and just the process and stuff, which is on purpose because I assume that you guys don't really want to hear me babble on the whole time about less important stuff. But I also realized that I'm missing some explanations of some of the processes that I'm going through, and I figured I'll just do a little quick thing right here to show you guys some of my stuff. So usually when I'm transferring my sketches over on almost everything that I create, I will do what's called a doodle grid. And if you don't know what a doodle grid is, it's basically you just draw a bunch of random doodles onto your surface, and then you can take a picture with your, well, I do it on my iPad, take a picture of it, and then I put it into Procreate. I set my sketch that I have on my iPad to a low opacity and put it over the picture with the doodles on it so that I can line up all of the drawings from my doodles onto the picture and use it to sketch everything and get the proportions correct. And that's what I'm gonna be doing real quick right here, just so that you guys know going into the future that that's an option. And that's what a lot of like mural painters do and just a lot of different artists. There's a bunch of techniques that are similar to this, like the grid technique. It's a really old one that's been going on since the classic masters and stuff. This is just more of a new age one and takes a little bit less setup time, and it works brilliantly. So let's get into that real quick right here. Oh my God, that sound is like nails on a chalkboard. Hate it. Oh yeah, and I should probably explain too that I like to use charcoal pencils for my doodle grids because it's easy to wipe off later, but it does smudge a bunch. So that's kind of the downside of it. You'll get a lot of smudges and have much erasing work to do. And this glitter is making this
difficult because I can't really see the white. Much better. And as you can see, you just get a nice overlay, and then you just sketch based on that. And that's why I can never have iPad shots of me doing this, because I need to use my iPad for that purpose. It's so shiny. All right, we are finished with the piece and ready to get into those final shots. But before we do, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. You're the reason why I do this. It's great to be able to share my work with everyone. If you liked the video, please go ahead and hit that like button. That would be fantastic. And you know, if you like me, if you like this channel, if you want to help support me, then go ahead and give it a subscribe. That would be fantastic, as always. You know, it's really fun working on this piece. It's been a while since I've worked on a wood block like this. I mean, I've done the skateboards and stuff, but it's just a different texture, and it really grips the pens really nicely. And I just think all the colors play really well together. And that iron oxide golden paint is really fun. I'm definitely gonna have to try to use that in some future pieces. So let me know what you guys think of the piece in the comments below, and also let me know if you have any ideas for things that I should try out on the future. I would be happy to look through them and try them out for y'all. And you know, I'm always looking for new stuff to try out, so that would be awesome. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into those final shots, shall we? more treats?